Doesn't matter in no rich or poor, it's you I want to know, and the journey that brought you to this point today. Hey, yeah.
Hello, welcome to the show. I'm a person who likes names. Actually, I like saying certain names, such as Garibaldi. Oh, one of my favorites is Dudney. There's just something about the way it sounds. I enjoy words as well, like segue. Speaking of which, have you ever known anybody who had a business and from that business they segued into another? Well, today's guest is a prime example of somebody who done just that. Ladies and gentlemen, please meet Julie Head. Julie, I really appreciate you coming out today.
You're welcome.
Because I'm sure as a business owner, it's not easy to get time to do things other than the business, right?
Yeah, we're just getting started again. So this is when we start potting all the herbs in the nursery.
Okay, so let's just backtrack just a little bit. What's the business name?
Our trade name is actually FragoPlants.com.
And you do, right?
Yeah, and we grow herbs, like almost 100 different types of different herbs.
How did you come up with the idea of doing these cards?
Well, I've always loved art, even from school, and it's quite a long story, but actually this is linked with photography because I also have been a keen photographer.
Right.
And so I was photographing the herbs. With my drawing experience from my art class, I thought, well, maybe I can draw these. And actually the very first one I drew was a chive plant. So this was my very first attempt at drawing.
Right.
And I used gel pens to draw the outlines, and then I filled in with pastels.
Okay.
So that was my first.
But how did you get from, just drawing them to make it a business?
I did this like way back in 2010, and then I tried another one. I can't remember which was the next one I did. And then I had these drawings like from way back in 2010, and we were thinking, now, can I use these for anything? And then we thought, well, maybe we can make them into greetings cards. Right. And so I had to edit them because this is one I've just started. As you can see, I used to get in a terrible mess. I used to get my fingerprints all over the page. And so we'd scan them and I'd edit just the background out of this in Photoshop. So it was a clear image so that when these are printed, they don't have my fingerprints all over them. I've actually started selling them into gardens. And the buyer there, Lisa Minter.
Minter Gardens?
Yeah.
Very nice.
I know. So Lisa said, can you do any Christmas ones? Right. And I thought, yes, okay. They won't be herbs though. And so she said, that's fine. Just pick 3 and we'll sell them for you. So that's how I ended up doing those.
I just want to show the back too. Like here, hold this so people can see
thank you.
That it explains on the back what they are, where they come from originally, right?
That's right. So on the back of the winter or Christmas cards, there's a brief story about the origin of the plant, whereas these ones have a recipe relating to the herb on the front.
Well, I want to read this one for just a second, the poinsettia. Is that how you say it? Poinsettia?
Yes, poinsettia.
A native plant of Mexico.
Yes.
Like I had no idea.
Yeah, they grow wild in Mexico and they grow like as tall as me, evidently. Or you.
Well, yeah, we're not exactly tall, but...
In Mexico, whereas here they usually get to, I don't know, 2 feet high maybe, the ones we have in the house.
Yeah, for sure. And this is a winter rose.
Yeah. They come in various colors. They're beautiful. So they're pretty much the first flower that grows at the beginning of the year. So they flower from December through to March.
So this recipe here for the bay leaf, by the way, people,
yes,
has a recipe for pumpkin soup.
Yeah.
So not only do you have a really great greeting card to give people, but you're also giving them a recipe to, here, people, make your own soup.
Yeah. Put a bay leaf in your soup.
Yes, I love bay leaf.
Gives it an amazing flavor. And I thought also we could have, this is one of our little bay leaves that we sell. So you could buy a greetings card and a plant to go with them. Right. Because obviously all the cards we have.
Let's look at some of these other ones.
The plants.
This is English time. Why is it English time? What's the difference between, is there different types of time?
Yeah, we sell about 10 different types of thyme. There's the lemon varieties, and then there's the thyme tasting thymes. So there's table thyme, there's compact thyme, there's thyme Provence, which is French. There's all sorts of ones that taste like thyme, but they have different shaped leaves. There's some are mounding, some are ground cover ones.
Okay.
This is a ground cover one. This you can grow from seed or cuttings.
Right.
This one.
Okay. I really like the recipe for this one, oat muffins with thyme. That sounds really good. Hold on, we're just going to take a quick break, but we'll be right back, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Stay tuned. Be back in a second.
Wanna know all about you, your life's a story. Wanna know all about you, your life's a story.
I'm back with Julie Head, and we're just talking about her beautiful cards that she creates. They're being sold right currently in local businesses at Minter Gardens, and you mentioned...
And also the Garden House, which is by Popcorn Roundabout.
Oh, okay. So, yes, the Garden House, get out there, check out her cards, go to Minter. There's so many different kinds. I just want to ask you, inside the card, is there anything written?
No, they're actually blank inside.
Oh, okay. So you can, like, it could be for somebody's birthday or
Yeah, they can be
wedding or
multi-purpose.
Not baby shower. Maybe you have baby's breath. I just want to show these really beautiful ones that can go actually up on the wall.
So we created them also into, what is that called? Matted prints.
Matted prints. Okay, so this one is, what is this?
That's actually, it's called All Seasons Tarragon.
Oh, okay.
So there's regular French tarragon and there's All Seasons Tarragon. This one has pretty yellow flowers.
That's so interesting. And this one is?
That's called Society Garlic. So the whole, it looks like a beautiful lily.
It does.
It has really pretty flowers, but you can eat the whole thing. So the flowers taste of garlic, the leaves taste of garlic. You can use the whole thing.
Wow, I love
in
that.
cooking. So you can sprinkle the flowers on your salad.
Right. Who knew that garlic could be so pretty? Okay, and what do we have here?
That one's bee balm.
B-E-E.
B-E-E balm. So it's
Okay.
great for attracting bees.
She's saying balm, not bum.
Yeah, balm, balm. But hummingbirds love that.
Do they?
But you can, yeah, again, use that in recipes and
Okay.
tea and...
But I think it's really nice because it's something you can put up in your kitchen or...
Yeah.
Right? If you have
Yeah.
like a nice kitchen with some blank spaces,
Yeah.
blank walls, that would
Yeah.
be really, really
Yeah, that's
good.
what I was thinking, or in a dining room, something like that.
Right? So now you have your Frago business and you have this. Are you thinking of doing anything else?
I'm right now adding to my range of the herb cards. So
Right.
I've got like 3 on the go. One I've just started, excuse me. This one's lemon verbena, or it's going to be lemon verbena. I've just started this, so this is still just the outline. And on this side, I don't know if you can see the difference.
Yes,
I hope you can. This I've just started to blend to make the leaves look 3D.
Okay.
Actually, on the back, I was practicing a leaf, so you can see that that leaf isn't flat. It's actually starting to look like it's undulating.
Right. So how do you get them on the card?
Actually, we like to sponsor local businesses.
Yeah.
So we use Fraser Valley custom printers to
Okay.
print them. So what I did, I just took out the backgrounds in Photoshop, and then or my husband actually, Stephen, sent the images to Fraser Valley custom printers to Tim, and he did all the layout for me. So he printed the image, he put the name of the plant, and then he arranged the recipe on the back and put a little mini picture, and he did all the layout for me.
Who was that did that?
Tim at Fraser Valley Custom Printers.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
he was
really-
absolutely great because it just made the cards. You know, he just did such a good job.
So how long, let's just say, how long would it take you to create this?
They actually take about 2 weeks to draw each one.
2 weeks?
Yeah, it does. I know, you wouldn't think it would, but
No.
because I do the outline. Things, I'm a perfectionist.
Okay.
And so like with this, I draw the outline and then you fill it and then you work on the shading, but then I check it and then I look the next day and then something's wrong, so I change it. And yeah, and so I have to get it just right.
Any other business you have in mind?
Any other business relating to the
No,
cards? do you
anything,
mean?
anything at all. Maybe plants, maybe nothing to do with plants. Like I'm just wondering, you have this brain that is sort of working all the time, right?
Well, I do take photography, or I do photography, as I mentioned to you. So all of these I photographed first and then copied them. But no, not really any businesses. I did just enter a photo competition though.
Oh, yeah?
It was the International Garden Photographer of the Year, which is a worldwide competition.
Right.
And I got to the finals in one of the sections. I'm really
Yay.
excited with that.
Yay!
It's not a business, it's a hobby.
Oh, okay. Well, I think now, I think we've got it out of time. But really appreciate you bringing these
Oh, you're
in and
welcome.
being on the show.
Thank you for asking me.
Thank you. And thank you for watching Small Talk. Hope to see you next time. In the meantime, peace out.